everyone. So, don't know why exactly my mic just wouldn't work last time, so I went out and got myself a camera. I hope this works. Anyway, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This game owned, produced, distributed, edited, sent out, everything by Capcom. It is not my game. Please support Capcom with their official release. Hey look guys, there I am. So, let's get right back into this. Where we last left off, this case literally just started. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us a new theory for the case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in a trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike you, Miss Vasquez. If you must pontificate, do it while I'm not here. Very well, Ms. Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, we'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Alright, tell us about the day of the murder, Ms. Vasquez.
Where did you...
I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we had a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks in front of the trailer at the table. We found Hammer's body later, and we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I don't really believe it. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Oh, the van. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Nope, it's my microphone. I have my own now. So this is how I'll be doing it from now on. I entered the trailer a little before noon. Wait.
Hold it.
I mean, Cam. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. Yeah, it's my camera now. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She committed murder during the break. We get to see your lovely mug now. Well, she would have time to eat a T-bone steak. That's evidence of proof she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she'd say a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
Will I be able to find a contradiction? By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area. Alright, now. You always just, well, terse? Yes. Oh dear. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on. Let's talk a little bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting a testimony. Same case said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. What exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. We ended at 4 o'clock and rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? The plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there are no bones left on the plates. The plates were there. Ms. Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. I see. What was Ms. Vasquez doing during the break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying yes, Your Honor? As Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran to the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick! Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you'd have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Order! What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can try. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. It is because... this photo. Wrong, Mr. Wright, but I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can see it on my fake blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right. Okay. Here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove the samurai spear was not the murder weapon because... here's the spear! I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But this is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during this morning's action scene run through? Yeah, I can guess, Better. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Well, Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I believe I can. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Take that!
Grab the wood right where the blade is touching and stab. That's how done, Phoenix. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of those stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended! Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with all the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See that fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Ah! Mr. Wright, continue! It's 2:30 on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright. No, it doesn't, brother. Let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of that 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. I'd say, yeah. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death and carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Stop smoking, it's bad for your lungs. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how can she have dealt with the body? I bet she can move it. I don't actually. I never plan to start smoking. She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Thank you, Wolfie Kingston. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. It was that van.
Take that!
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Huh? Order! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Ah! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? I'd say, of course he was. Of course Sal Manila had to be a conspirator. If I had you placed in a van and put into the costume, there's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. These names are all puns. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't, me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. This is getting nowhere. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we were just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! To come so far, only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting earlier. I didn't. I see. Very well. What is it now? Your Honor! I request the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that you have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. There he is, Mr. Edgeworth. I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick! What did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth. Alright, bring it on. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes, then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close.
Sorry.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her neck.
Right. The script in your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable and wouldn't do to have in store limits. I believe I might start another part and see when we get off. Then again, I do have to start work at 4. Let's press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Ms. Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you've just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edward is helping me. So the prosecution is in Catherine's defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Yeah. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action since right up from behind. Why? How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, director.
Nick, that's all the take us on here. Everything you've done till now will be wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
Objection!
Yeah. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers! What? Order! Mr. Wright, explain yourself! Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why did he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez! I think what happened is... You must have heard Mr. Manella wrong. Even though he said Mr. Powers was injured, you thought he was talking about Mr. Hammer. Now that you mention it, yes, I believe you're right. I'm sure that's what happened. Yeah.
Nick, you're supposed to be putting her on the spot, not helping her out.
Oh, right. I kind of talked myself out of that one, didn't I?
Quick, start over.
It's Vasquez! You saw him limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg, too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, he would have had to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw him steal Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. Alright then, that's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Ugh. What are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing! Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there's a reason, it's unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Yes, I can. Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Remember 5 years ago? Remember it? This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if this was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. I would say it would have to be... Wait. Okay. Allow me to present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. Why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer? I'd say I'll prove the defense attorney's completely lost his marbles. Mr. Wright, the court requests you find your marbles immediately, and I'm afraid I have to penalize you for wasting the court's time.
Nick, it's so close! Try to think this one through, please!
She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? Yes, it was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs, in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance!
There's blood everywhere! We're too late!
Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please. Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Red. You lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's T. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, Mr. Wright. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Seriously, where does this confetti come from? That is all. This court is adjourned. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Take that! Now, I think I could probably just stop here and we can get on to that match in case it takes a while. I'm going to try and be out of here by 3 because, well, work's about 20 minutes away. It's because you were to steal Samurai. Because I was a Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show. And as a villain to boot. The kids loved Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. Sadly, no. No SSW tonight, but I have no work tomorrow, and I only have 1 hour of school, so I do plan to do a lot of streams tomorrow. And I'll do some on Saturday as well, because Sunday, no streams from me, I'm going to Burbank. So tomorrow, lots of streams. Saturday, some streams. Sunday, no streams, I'm in Burbank. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don a Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong?
No! Of course not! Ah! Nick! Edgeworth!
Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No. I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Me again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Are those kind of necessary? At least serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? And if? They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Ah!
I don't think I did notice.
Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick! Tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
So the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Pink Princess!
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! We're gonna watch it with me, right?
Oh man, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think it'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the league again? I wonder if they'll show us real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real world powers. That's the end of that case. And normally I'd continue on, but time is money, and money is tight. I got a trophy. Got episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. That's fine. So do you want me to just do the match off stream, or do you want me to stream it as like a little standalone tryout? Save progress up to this point. Of course I am. Second. Overwrite. Alright, so you want that match to be off stream then? Stream if I want. Okay, I'll just do that. Alright then. This is going to be it for this episode. So Sky/Mike is signing off. Adventure to a Casino. Where was it? I know I have it somewhere. Where was it? Oh yeah. If I have a camera, I can do this now. If you venture to a casino, don't deal with the devil. See you guys later.